What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Mystic Watch, and today we got a nice early video, 4 in the morning, recording on Twitter. We're going to be taking a look at Nordax's Twitter page, because as you guys know or may not know, Nordax is the end-all be-all for anything Blainzg related when it comes to early content, or like not early content, but early information. So make sure you drop Nordax a like. You follow him on Twitter. And of course, support him. While we're at it, we're less than 500 subscribers away from 20,000 subscribers. So if you guys want to support your boy Mystic Watch, be sure to smash that subscribe button, like the video, and see me in any future videos. Now let's get straight into the video. So today's thing is going to be covering the new units, Jiraiya and Pain. And we actually have a Blazing Fest Jiraiya specifically, right? And then the Pain is a impact unit. So this is our second impact Pain, I believe. I could be wrong though. I think the other ones were emergency missions, and this is impact. So I think that this Pain is okay, nothing amazing. Let's start off with Pain, and then I guess we'll move on from there. So yeah, he's impact right here. You can see his arts. You got 5-star, 6-star, and this is his 6-star stuff right here. These are his max stats after, you know, all dupes and pills. So he gains 250 attack from dupe abilities. So the first one is 100, and then the second dupe ability is 150 attack up. If I click on them, I think I can see all the numbers. Yeah. So these middle ones are restore chakra when switching maps, which is, it's never been that good of an ability, but it is what it is. You got the last one is 10% chance to not use chakra on ultimate jutsu, I'm pretty sure. So it's pretty much like, I don't know, he's like your standard impact unit. Like he's not bad, but he's not good. Like his ultimate is actually pretty neat. It's here, let me actually pull up his exact stats so we can take a look. Alright, so we got his normal jutsu, 6 chakra, 3.3 times attack AoE, 50% chance of attack reduction for 4 turns to knocks him back. This first jutsu is actually pretty good, right? Provides utility, and on top of that, it, you know, does some damage. Now the damage it would be doing for the most part would be, take a look, right? You'd have plus 250 plus 350 with pills, so 21, 36 plus 350. That would be his attack stat. Then you got times 3.3. So this is how much damage he'd be doing neutral. And for example, if he was hitting a, you know, skill type unit or multiple skill type units, he'd be doing 12k damage with his normal jutsu for 6 chakra, which isn't horrible for a impact unit. Now his ultimate jutsu, as you can see, is reduce one enemy's remaining HP by 15%, meaning that it does damage based on their current HP. So if you're, this is only really good on bosses, right? It wouldn't be good on anything else. So nowadays, I think bosses tend to have like 300,000 HP or somewhere around that area, more or less. You know, it changes per impact. But for example, if we just said 300,000 being the standard, so if you start with 300,000, you know, and times it by 0.85, meaning that they lost 15% of their health, they would have 2,555 HP left, right? K left. Meaning that the jutsu did 45,000 HP. So overall, if you use it right in the beginning, the jutsu does a lot of damage, but you can't, it won't be type effectiveness, it'll be neutral damage. But it also means that he's really good on, I could be wrong, like I have to see it in game to see if it's type effective or not, but I'm assuming it isn't. If it is, you know, that's significantly better, or actually, in my opinion, it's actually worse if it's type effective, because it means that it'll also do reduced damage when, you know, it goes against the body unit. The reason this Pain would be used is for missions where you're trying to do heart only against a body enemy. You know, he would do a neutral, like for example, like, you know, 45k off the bat, and then, you know, continue doing damage past that point. Like not him, but the rest of your teammates. So he would be pretty useful then, and it literally just depends on that. So that's that Pain. I'll see if I'll farm him out. I don't know. I have to start farming some JP units. Like, my account is good enough on JP, but my problem is that I don't have a variety of units on there. Like, I tend to have, like, I'd have to rely on multiplayer to farm rather than my own units. They don't have full teams that I can just like run through. Now here's the Blainzg Fest Jiraiya. We got a body type, 80 cost, meaning that they introduced two Blainzg Fest back to back that were 100 cost, so now he's back down to 80. Meaning that they're saving the 100 cost mark of units for special units. So just keep that in mind, right? So Jiraiya will not be on the same power level as Kaguya or Madara because of his cost, if that makes sense. The way, you know, the more costs you have, the more broken they can make you, because the whole point is that, you know, if you increase the unit's power by whatever means, not literally, but like if you increase the unit of how good they are, it should be reflected in their team cost. This doesn't happen for every unit, but that's the general concept of it. Now he has vast range, he has amazing stat line, 1438 HP, 1632 attack. Field is amazing, field skill, boost attack by 150 to 300, especially the fact that he's vast range, significantly better. Buddy reduces damage from heart enemies by 25%. This is actually really good in PvP, and I'll go over his PvP stuff in a little bit. But overall, this just makes him a really good person. For example, if they had another guy SS raid, but if the enemy was a heart unit instead of a skill unit, this Jiraiya would essentially be like, I don't know if he'd be a necessity, because, you know, other elements have 30% damage negation on their buddy skill for specific types. Like Haku does 30%, you know, wisdom damage reduction. So the fact that he only does 25 is kind of disappointing, but it's still like not bad by any means. Now you got normal jutsu, 5.5 times chakra in body to all enemies in range and knocks them back. 7.5 times if they are heart. Ultimate jutsu, 10 chakra, 16 times attack to a single enemy, ignores their substitution, knocks them back. 24 times instead if they are heart. Now, first impressions is that the jutsus are very boring and they don't offer much. He does nothing but damage. Now, the thing is, the ultimate jutsu does say ignore substitution, but that in itself isn't anything important. If anything, it should have been substitution and perfect dodge, because, I don't know, it's like, I don't know why you wouldn't have both in just one. The other thing is that at this point, if you're not giving him anything else, he should just be able to go through barrier, substitution, and perfect dodge. Right? I feel like that should just be included. There's no reason for it not to be. The deals 24 instead of their heart is really good, but it also means that he's just not that good when it comes to doing everything else, because it's a significant, it's an 8 times multiplier difference when it comes to heart versus non-heart. Where other units like Kaguya and Jubito, who have the same nuking power, can't, what do you call it, like, they just don't do as much damage. Sorry, no, other way around. Their damage is consistent across all elements, where this Jiraiya's is specifically, is extremely high for heart, but not for everything else. Right, but then again, like, you don't really need to be using him for other situations. He would just come in when you were doing objectives. But it would be nice for him to just have higher damage overall. That's just like my first impressions of him, right? Now, his dupe abilities are restores 300 HP, amazing dupe ability, 10% chance of dodging attack, pretty solid, boosts attack by 300, amazing dupe ability, 50% chance to erase chakra consumption on ultimate jutsu, okay. 10% chance of dodging, another good ability, and another 15% chance to erase chakra consumption on ultimate jutsu. The fact that there's 2 makes it okay, but preferably I would take 2 damage reductions overall, like a 10% and 10%, or a 10% and a 15%, putting him at 25% damage reduction. I think those would just make him a better unit overall, or more attack up or multiplier increases. Those are the things that I would like to see on him. Field skill, sorry, his sync skills are sync with body, boost attack by 150, really good sync skill. Sync with leaf increases multiplier both jutsu by 1, amazing sync skill. Sync with non-body restores 100 HP every turn. That was good because syncing with non-body is such an easy requirement. So now, looking at his damage real quick, if you were to take a look at his normal jutsu, now I'm going to say that he has full dupe abilities, meaning that with pills and his dupe, he's at 20 2032, but right, he's at 2032. Let's toss in the 150 from his sync skill, so he's at 2182 when it comes to damage, right? Because naturally you're going to be doing all body stuff. So if you were to do, actually let's not include that, because for PvP purposes and anything else, you never know, right? But he's doing 5.5 times attack times 2032. This is how much damage he's doing neutral, right? So it's pretty good AoE. Now if he was doing it against Heart, he would be doing this times 1.5 because type effective. He'd be doing 22,000 damage, almost 23k AoE, without any damage boost, right? So actually that's like sync with it would be 2032 times, if he had sync with Leaf, times 8.5 times 1.5 for the time. It'd be almost 26k if he had that. It'd be even higher. It'd be closer to 30k because of his sync with body. If he had sync with body and sync with Leaf on at the same time, he'd be doing a lot of damage. Sorry. And his ultimate jutsu, so it's 2032 times 16. That's normal damage. If it was 2032 times 17, because of the increased multiplier, he'd be doing that much damage. So it's not bad damage, single target. But now if you take a look at his heart damage, that's where the number becomes really nice, right? We'll do times 20. We'll just do times 25 to include it, right? 50k damage right off the bat times 1.5 for the type effectiveness. 76,000 damage he's doing against Heart, and you can actually boost him up really high. Because if you do times 2.5, he does 190k damage if he's 150% attack boosted. He's doing almost 200k damage. I think he does the highest damage in the game at full attack boost, but I'd have to test it out myself. But that's really it. So what are my impressions of Jiraiya? I think he's a really cool unit, and he definitely makes body typing a lot better, and I would actually like to pull him. Now the thing is, for a majority of people, the one thing I want to point out is that even though Jiraiya itself is really good and does a lot of damage, keep in mind that the banner doesn't seem to be that good. I have to see how they break down the step summons, but they only have 3 units on here, with the last 2 banners with the double Blainzg Fest with Kage and Madara featured 5 units. So you're having a 3% chance to pull a banner unit rather than a 5% chance to pull a banner unit. Even though it doesn't matter too much, because not every unit on those banners were amazing. So technically you could say it's about the same. Nagato and Sakura are really good. So they're not worthless units that you're getting. Like, you're getting really good, up-to-date, solid units, right? You're getting a Wisdom unit, a Bravery unit, and then Jiraiya as well. It really comes down to how they break the step summon down. But other than that, that's just like how I view it. We'll take a look at the jutsus, and then we'll end it off over here. So that was Pain's jutsu right there. That's the ultimate jutsu. Actually, I want to see the jutsu size. Is it? Oh, okay. So that's the jutsu size. Not bad. That's like, what's that? Cone size. Animation's pretty nice. This is single target, so this doesn't matter too much. Odamaru Sengan. It's okay. I think they could have made a better ultimate jutsu animation, but there you have it. And then the new beginner's guide stuff, or the new beginner's things, should begin as well this week, but I'm not positive about that. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to smack that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.